Good morning and welcome to Gospel Bytes, where we take a bite at the Gospel for the day. Today is the third Sunday of Easter, May 4th. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. Glory to you, O Lord. This is taken from John chapter 21, verses 1 to 19. Jesus showed himself again to the disciples by the Sea of Tiberias. And he showed himself in this way. Gathered there together were Simon Peter, Thomas called the twin, Nathanael of Cana in Galilee, the sons of Zebedee, and two others of his disciples. Simon Peter said to them, "I'm going fishing." They said to him, "We will go with you." They went out and got into the boat, but that night they caught nothing. Just after daybreak, Jesus stood on the beach, but the disciples did not know that it was Jesus. Jesus said to them, "Children, you have no fish, have you?" They answered him, "No." He said to them, "Cast the net to the right side of the boat, and you will find some." So they cast it. And now they were not able to haul it in because there were so many fish. That disciple whom Jesus loved said to Peter, "It is the Lord." When Simon Peter heard that it was the Lord, he put on some clothes, for he was naked, and jumped into the sea. But the other disciples came in the boat, dragging the net full of fish, for they were not far from the land, only about 90 meters off. When they had gone ashore, they saw a charcoal fire there, with fish on it and bread. Jesus said to them, "Bring some of the fish that you have just caught." So Simon Peter went aboard and hauled the net ashore, full of large fish, 153 of them. And though there were so many, the net was not torn. Jesus said to them, "Come and have breakfast." Now none of the disciples dared to ask him, "Who are you?" because they knew it was the Lord. Jesus came and took the bread and gave it to them, and did the same with the fish. This was now the third time that Jesus appeared to the disciples after he was raised from the dead. When they had finished breakfast, Jesus said to Simon Peter, "Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these?" He said to him, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." Jesus said to him, "Feed my lambs." A second time he said to him, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" He said to him, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." Jesus said to him, "Tend my sheep." He said to him the third time, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" Peter felt hurt because he said to him the third time, "Do you love me?" And he said to him, "Lord, you know everything. You know that I love you." Jesus said to him, "Feed my sheep. Very truly I tell you, when you were younger, you used to fasten your own belt and go wherever you wished. But when you grow old, you will stretch out your hands, and someone else will fasten a belt around you and take you where you do not wish to go." He said this to indicate the kind of death by which he would glorify God. After this, he said to him, "Follow me." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. So on this third Sunday of Easter, Jesus asks Peter a very crucial question. Do you love me? Do you love me? 3 times he asked. Some say he asked Peter 3 times so that Peter may redeem himself, because he denied Jesus 3 times. Now he wants to give Peter the chance to renew his commitment to him, so he asked him 3 times. Other commentators would say that, the Greek word that Jesus used to ask Jesus was agape, meaning unconditional love. Do you love me unconditionally? Will you give your life for me? And the answer of Peter was not agape, but the filial love, the love of brothers. Most of them are like, yes, I will tolerate them just as I tolerate my brothers and sisters. So Peter kept telling him, "Do you really love me?" As if you would die for me. And Peter would almost say, "Yes, I love you just at a certain extent, a certain point." And at the end, Jesus asked him, "Do you philia me, or do you love me?" in a lower way. And then Peter said yes. So Jesus was willing to say, okay, as long as you love me, even up to that point, that's okay. That's enough for me for now. And, as a priest, I guess, Peter is the first pope. And the criteria, of course, to be a priest or to be a shepherd is that you love Jesus. But then also, you have to love the flock. You have to love the church. And when I entered the seminary, I didn't really put thought into that. I said, yes, I love Jesus, but I don't really know about the church. I've been a part of the church, and I know how difficult we've been, how we treated our priests, how we, uh, how we just tolerate each other. But as I as I get older and I get longer into the priesthood, I get to realize the kind of love that God demands from me. If I truly love Jesus, then I should be reach that point when I can say, yes, I'm willing to give my life for this flock of Jesus, for the church. A lot of people, even Catholics, don't even show any love for the church. But that should not be for us priests, because this is the bride of Christ. That's a condition that He has given us. If we truly love Him, we will love His bride. We will love His. We will love His church. So the church is never perfect, and so it's more of a we are growing in love, whether or not we are loved back, whether or not the church is lovable, but out of love for Christ. So, and it's not only for priests. That's the same um, proof that Jesus wants from us. He said, "People will know that you belong to me if you love one another." And so, I guess that's my prayer every day, that we will all grow in love for the church. It doesn't matter if the church is lovable or not. This is the bride of Christ, and we can say, I cannot really say I love the church until I can say I'm willing to give up my life for her. Then we cannot say I love Jesus if I don't say I love the church. So let that be our prayer today. Let us have true and sincere love for the bride of Christ, the church. I'm Father Jerry Sembrano for another edition of Gospel Bytes. God bless you. Have a nice day.